Hello friends and welcome to another Lorwyn Eclipsed quick draft. If you're new here, my name is Cody Lee. I upload a brand new draft video every single day, and if that's something that interests you, get down there, tell the robots you enjoy this type of content. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those things. Gotta get that hardcore sellout early. Before we jump into picking these psychic freaks. No, I'm just kidding. They're not freaks. I love the Kithkin. They're one of my favorites. But look at that. Isn't that kind of weird? Like, if you saw, I'm just imagining, I play Dungeons and Dragons. If you're walking through the forest and you came across this group of guys, like, you're going to freak out. There's too many wrinkles. There's just too many wrinkles. But we're going to start with that. If you're new here, quick draft goes pretty quick. I like to kind of keep the pace going when we quick draft. Once we get started, we're getting to a rhythm. And usually I try to be directly on point, but we'll see what these first few picks do. We're going to start with the Thoth Weft Lieutenant, see how Kithkin might be looking. Temple Garden, Dawn Blessed. Dawn Blessed Pennant's really good, Noggle Mine's also really good. Temple Garden's honestly something that I want to pick, but we're going to take the Pennant. Prism Basher, Gallant Crib Swap. Voracious Tome Skimmer is interesting to me. Feed the Flames is probably the best card. Prisma Basher might be pretty good. Let's take the Prisma Basher and we'll see what happens here. Gathering Stone, we're going to follow that up. Gathering Stone's one of my favorite uncommons. Luminalis, Kavel Hurler, sorry. We might be looking at doing a much more elemental style setup, so let's start looking at that. Luminalis is pretty good. I don't see a single whatchamacallit in here. Honestly, Hovel Hurler might just be better though. So let's take the Hovel Hurler first. Anti-Sentence, Changeling Wayfinder, and then Flaring Cinder. Yeah. We're going to look at being we're going to hop this out. Probably Elementals. Let's grab the Flaring Cinder. We're either going to be red-green or blue-green most likely. Kolrath Zealot going this late is definitely what we want to be looking for. We're going to keep an eye out for the Scarecrows. Puka's Eye would also be interesting for me, but we're looking at kind of green-red here. Giant Fall's pretty good for the green-red. Enraged Flamecaster is another elemental. Flame Chain Mauler or Feed the Flames. I think we're going to take the Feed the Flames. Flame Chain Mauler would be good, but Feed the Flames is just very solid removal. We're not going to play that. We might play the Prismatic Undercurrents. Gristle Glutton we will play. Goliath Daydreamer, a really good card for us. Sourbread Anti, Assert Perfection, Flame Chain Mauler, but we're going to take the Goliath Daydreamer. Omni Changeling? There is a Blossom Bind as well. We're not double blue, so maybe Boulder Dash is a little bit more what we're looking for. Kingly Stompling or Blossom Bind are both pretty good, though. We're looking at 4 Elementals, no Shapeshifters. So let's take the Boulder Dash. Boulder Dash is just solid removal. Chomping Changeling. Honestly, having some removal. Another Gathering Stone, though. Do I take another Gathering Stone and commit hard to the Elementals? I think I do. Runaway Together is a nice little bounce, but Bog Slither and Blight Rot are both really good. I think we're going to take the Bog Slither. And we're almost straight red right now. Assert Perfection or Flame Chain Mauler. I think we're going to take the Assert Perfection here. We need more creatures, though. Assert Perfection is just such a better card. Kindle the Inner Flame. 4 mana, create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except it has haste, and at the beginning of your end step, sacrifice this token. There's another Feed the Flames, though, so let's take the Feed the Flames. Create a token that's a copy. I mean, we have some good cards to copy, but not a ton. This is an elemental Kindred Sorcery, though. Squawk Roaster will take. Honestly, Flamekin and Squawk Roaster would both be pretty good, and Evolving Wilds. Well, let's take the Squawk Roaster. Flame Chain Mauler came back around, but Luminalis, again, I want to take the Luminalis so bad, but we're going to take the 2-2. We're going to take the other 2-2. 2-1. We're not going to play the 2-4 most likely. We might play the 3-4. We're pretty solidly... Is that a double Brigade pack? That's insane. This is kind of offensive to me. Hovel Hurler probably. Reckless Reckoning is interesting to me. Right now we're pretty heavily on the Elemental. We have Elemental and Shapeshifter. Hovel Hurler looks pretty good though. I mean, as long as we can get to it. Another Assert Perfection might be better. So let's grab another Assert Perfection. We're going to be cutting that Dawn Blast. Regal Force. Each other creature you control has Hexproof. There's an Explosive Prodigy, which I think is the pick here, but that Regal Force is very interesting to me. We're not going to often get to 7 mana, I don't think. And we don't have a ton of green creatures. I think that seals it. We'll take the Vivid Prodigy. Ooh, the Tanaful Rhyme Speaker I do think I want to take. Nago Robber would also be very good here, but I want the ability to draw and I want the Elemental. There's another Tanaful. Bog Slithers might be getting cut. Changeling Wayfinder is perfect. Enraged Flamecaster will take another Squawk Roaster or a Gristleglutton or a Springleaf Drum. I think we'll take the other Squawk Roaster. Another Flame Chain. No, Foraging Wickermaw is going to be the thing that helps us here. A little combat trick. A Tweeze, very good for us. Burning Curiosity might be a little bit better than the Sourbred Empty. Elder Auntie for the sideboard. Sideboard. Okay. Now, how are we looking here? I'm going to go down one of those, up one of those. 17, 2 Tanaful. Foraging Wickermaw, Flame Chain, Explosive Prodigy, Boulder Dash. Do we want to cut the Gristleglutton? I don't think so. Changeling Wayfinder, good. I think the Brambleback is probably good to cut. That's good to cut. We're looking at 11 Elementals, 1 Shapeshifter, so 12. I don't want to cut any more Elementals. Prismatic Undercurrents is gone. Burning Curiosity. Gristleglutton. No, we're not cutting the Gristleglutton. Honestly, the Prisma Basher's not great. But it is an elemental. I don't think the Squawk Roasters are great, in all honesty. Cutting those does bring me down to only 10. Bring back one of the Squawk Roasters. No, let's get rid of that. This is what we're going to go with. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know if this is going to be good or not. Let's cross our fingers and hope. And we're going to keep this. forest. Those are pretty crazy lands. I don't like them very much, I'll be honest. That like kind of uglyish brownish border. 10 the springs. Nice. Play the Enraged Flamecaster. Get in. And then we're gonna play the Tanaful. Tanufel. I should probably say it with a little bit more dramatis, considering the art. Oh. Flying Wither. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell with a single target, you may copy it. If you do, these spells gain Wither. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. I can do 2 cards to kill this, which is 100% what I'm going to do. And get in for 5. Spine Rock Tyrant. That's a killer. It's a big card. Shimmer Wild's Growth. Sure enough. One, two, three, four. Oh. The fact that he chose red for that is kind of crazy. Gonna go search for 2 more lands. I wonder what expensive things he has in hand. Oh, that's really good actually. Elemental. Put that in the graveyard. This is going to get me advantage. Goliath Daydreamer. Ugh. That's a very strong one. And I am going to ditch this. Two and 1. Put it in the graveyard. And then we'll draw. We'll play. I don't want them to get value from that, but I don't see a way of stopping it. Reveal. I'm going to take that action. Go get a Ren. No attacks, end turn. I think I'm lucking out right now. I'm gonna not block. Remember, life is a resource. This is me using mine. Graveyard. We're gonna cape that one. Play the Tanaful. And then we're gonna feed the flames to the Goliath Daydreamer. And if they've got a pump spell for it, that sucks. That's fair. I get to draw still, which is nice. Oh, and I draw a Tanaful. Nice. I'm going to get in for 1. And these Gathering Stones are going to quickly take over the game. I am not going to get rid of any of those cards. Graveyard the land. Graveyard the next land. Draw another land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess that's fair. Play the land. Oh, we shouldn't have played the land. End turn. I'm going to block the Wildvine Pummeler. Playing the land was a big mistake on my part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cinder Strike. Fair enough. They killed their explosive prodigy. Crazy work. I'm not going to block that thing as trample, I forgot. RTFC. Graveyard land. We'll put that on top and we'll draw it. No attacks, end turn. We will be taking 6 again on this turn, which is kind of crazy. And I'll actually, like, block 2 of that. So that I only take 4. Luminosque is fine. Another land. Nice. Reveal. I get a draw. Nice. I am going to discard that to draw. Nice. And then I am going to swing. Hit that. We're going to discard the Flame Chain Mauler to draw. Nice. I'm going to block there. Fair enough. I am then going to play this. I'm going to decline and end turn. The Assert Perfection is a very good card. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I have 3 lands left in there. Two lands. Reveal. We are going to decline. Flashback, behold 3 elementals. Decline. Easy peasy. That flashback giving haste is kind of sick, actually. I hadn't even thought of that realistically as like a win condition. I do think we got kind of lucky there. I'm seeing weaknesses. I'm seeing cracks. We're going to keep this. We've got a 3-drop into 4-drop into 5-drop. Virulent Emissary on 1 probably would have made me concede. Foraging Wickermaw on 2 with a green-white. Take it. Starfisher 13. What you got going on here, friend? Yeah, I will take that action. We're going to start with a Gathering Stone. Drop that. All right, now they've got a 2-3. We got to do something about that. Not going to attack into the 2-3 lifelinker. I'm hoping that he doesn't have a bunch of crap. Alright, a Great Forest Druid. I wonder if they're doing some weird brew stuff over there. Boulder Dash not killing anything's kinda sad. Get in there, 4-5. Blightrot is a good one, because it is going to kill that, which is really annoying. But wasting the Blightrot on that instead of the Tanafold. I'm not going to be blocking your Nightmare Sower. A Spiral into Solitude. Ooh, are they going to blight it too? I can respect that. Always nice when we get one. A Flaring Cinder, nice. Discard one of the mountains to draw. And a Flame Chain Mauler, nice. No attacks into that. The Forging Wicker Maw. What is that art anyway? Is that a hand? That's so weird. I mean, I'm here for it. Gristle Glutton. No, thank you. Explosive Prodigy only hits for 2. So I can technically... I'm gonna cancel. I'm gonna start by attacking with these two. And that. Okay, so now I can. Auto pay. Auto pay. Getting rid of the Pummeler for hire. If they have a pump spell for it. Oh my god, they do. That's so sad. Oh. That might be game. Yes, yes. Okay, okay, okay. So... I'm gonna get in for 6. End turn. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. We'll do that. Easy peasy, that comes down, sure enough. Graveyard. Draw. Draw from that. Boom, boom. Exile the top. Prism Basher. You can play that. Draw. All attack. That was actually lethal right there, which is crazy work. Kindle the Inner Flame on Prism Basher is going to be there next turn, though. I'm getting in there, friend. Good game. That was a solid one, actually. Ooh, a nice little rank up for us there, too. Feels pretty good. I'll take it. I'll take it. Looking at a solid 2-0, actually. I did almost think we were going to fall behind in that second game. I really, really did. Uh-oh. We're going to have a minute-long queue here. As soon as I call it out, it's like, nah, we don't want to do that. Two, three, four. Looking good. The most generic 2-drop ever. Uh-oh. Mr. Merfolk. Double Assert Perfection's crazy. Springleaf Drum just letting him get instant value is crazy, though. Or even more crazy, I should say. I almost feel like I need to tweeze away like Feed the Flames or something, but that just seems so wrong. When I've got Goliath Daydreamer in hand, 2 mountains, any land I have will let me play Goliath Daydreamer here. Son of Odin Finn. I mean, I get to get in for 3 damage. They discarded a Dundulin. Dundulin? Wanderwine Distractor with a Springleaf Drum. That's not bad either. I am 100% going to play the Goliath Daydreamer here. I'm not going to let you block and then tap it and then whatever. Get out of here, Wanderwine Distractor. I'm not playing your game. Great Forest Druid. Okay. So you're playing green, blue Merfolk. I wonder if this guy didn't catch the memo that Lorwyn was blue-white Merfolk. And he just didn't look at any of the white cards for Merfolk. Ooh, a Pitiless Fist. That's really, really annoying. Get out of here. Okay, come on now. Have first strike and trample whenever you cast a spell. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Elemental. Reveal. Please don't be Merfolk. Leave that on top. Perfect, friend. I'm not even going to try to attack. Boulder Fall, or Giant Fall, you are now one of my favorite uncommons. That Chronicle of Actually? Ah! I can't believe that was real life. I'm so sad. I don't even... Yeah, I'm just gonna play this. No attacks. Chronicle and Wistfulness? The wistfulness sucks. Alright, so I am... Okay. No attacks, end turn. We're gonna have to do some weird blocks and stuff here. Moon Vigil Adherence has got to go down. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Discarding that to draw. Tree, folk, and forest become indestructible. Whenever a land you control enters, create... Ah! Another rare. Now lands aren't dead. I needed to... Honestly, I really needed my Gathering Stone to stay out. No attacks. End turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I still got 9 lands left and 19 cards. We're not in a good spot here. Cold Wrath would be good off the top. Dundulin, giving him something back. Moving on to the next one. Good game. Jumping right back in. You know how it goes. That little poem there is kind of interesting. Yasu King. Boom, boom, boom. We drew a 2-drop. That's what we want. And then we're gonna play a Changeling Wayfinder, being able to play Goliath Daydreamer on turn 4. That's good. I do want to play the Changeling Wayfinder though and go get a land. And I am gonna go get an island. Boom. Attacking in for 3. And then we're going to play another 2-2. We can attack with both of those, pump them both up, and get in for 6. Make them have something to block here, double block. We will feed the flames that. Do they have another spell for it? Ooh, a keep out, that's fair. So they got 3 cards, and I used 2. A Dawn Blast, nice. A Gravelgill, not a bad one. I think I want to. Yeah, I wouldn't block that if I were you, friend. Take an 8. Down to 6. A nice little deal. How do I want to do this? We will kill that. Make him take 4. We're going to play the Enraged Flamecaster. And they concede. Good game. We get to swing out. They only have 1 blocker. Unlucky for them. At least they see the writing on the wall and they understand. 3-1. Let's keep it going. Looking great here, honestly. I mean, Explosive Prodigy only being able to hit for 1, but it will hit for 2 on turn 4. So there's at least that. We're not going to play it. Eclipsed Elf, sure. That's a really good one. Discard a forest, draw a card, an island, not bad. Not going to block with the 3-2. Surveil. Now, do I want this? It gives me a body. It doesn't really do much other than give me a body, though. No attacks. Hmm. Ten the Springs. It's only gonna get up to 6 lands though. Wait. Oh, or Tree Folk. I always forget that it's or Tree Folk. Discard the Foraging Flamecaster. Gathering Stone, not bad. No attacks entered. Wow, my Thumbler is a good one. Yeah, we are going to block there. Discard the 2-drop to draw. We're gonna next attack with this to hit that. And we're gonna decline to discard a card there. Now we're getting in for 4. We'll be able to feed the flames 2 things next turn. If Goliath Daydreamer lives. Goliath Daydreamer's a good card, man. Especially when it can't be removed. Or isn't removed, I should say. Elf. They've only had 2 elves so far, so they might have committed early and just not had a ton of payoff. Stoic Grove Guide's a good one. Feed the Flames is the perfect answer, though. And now we've got a 4/4 coming in again. End turn. Another Stoic Grove Guide. Ooh, okay. Iron Shield Elf, fair enough. There's no artifact, right? And I get to play Gathering Stone this time. Elemental. Reveal. And then when this attacks. And hit the Iron Shield Elf. And if they want to discard a card, cool. It's going to still tap it. They discarded a Dawnhand Eulogist to save their Iron Shield Elf. That doesn't seem correct. Graveyard. So I'm gonna make this black. Why did it tap red for that? Oh my goodness, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Discarding the land. The Kindle Inner Flame is kind of insane. I cannot believe I let that tap the mountain. That was my bad. Really my bad, actually. But Goliath Daydreamer is an insanely good card. What is that? 4-1? Not bad for this little elemental prism brew. I almost said prismatic, like prismatic evolutions. We're not a Pokemon channel over here. Even though I do enjoy Pokemon cards. Which, if you guys enjoy Pokemon cards, let me know. I'm curious what your chases are. I know it's basic. I know it's very, very basic. But I do really, really enjoy collecting evolutions. Sorry, it's my biggest shame. Evolutions are everyone's favorite. Everyone loves Umbreon. I do have a Prismatic Evolution PSA 10 Japanese Umbreon from Prismatic Evolutions, the SIR. It's my pride and joy. I pulled it actually 1 year ago tomorrow, February 6th. Fun fact, my birthday. So happy early birthday to me. But I pulled it exactly 1 year ago myself, graded it, or sent it in to get graded myself, got it back. It was a PSA 10. And I have been quite happy with it. We're going first. We're not going to keep this. We're going to mulligan, and we're going to keep this. We're probably going to ditch the Enraged Flamecaster. Hobble Hurler might also get... No, Hobble Hurler is going to stay. I don't know if that's 100% correct, but that's what we're going to do. No. We get the mountain. Yeah, we're going to take that action. Go give me an island. Next turn we can play the Gathering Stone. Oof. Yeah, I didn't want that 4-2 to be getting in. I'll take 2 one more time, and then I'm going to play a Hobble earlier. Blight 2 or lose 3. I will block. Elemental. Reveal. And we're going to play a 2-2. Oh, that's not good. Graveyard, draw. Can I survive? This is, I mean, Gut Splitter Gang and all this is pretty dang good. I'm gonna play this. If I had another red mana and I could play this, I might be in a better spot, but I think I'm actually screwed. You got me, man. Oh, they had a really good curve out. I think if I had like Boulder Dash, or if I had a way to remove that 6/6, that 6/6 is very strong when it comes out on curve. We're gonna keep this. Gristle Glutton on 2. Tweeze on 3. Look at his hat made out of leaves. I think that's leaves. I mean, it's probably like actually full cowhide leather. Something like that. Great Forest Druid. The Gathering Stone coming down. I'm keeping up the Tweeze. Elemental. Graveyard for the forest. Safe Right Cavalry is going to get in for some damage. Ooh. Reveal. Let me reveal it. Nice. I might have to take the 4 again. Midnight Telling. Ooh, I'm having deja vu. Vinebread Brawler. The mill is real. A Bog Slither. Discard a land, draw, got a land. Annoying. Reveal. Yeah, we're gonna discard that to draw. End turn. That's probably the best we could have done. Mind you, they can return one. Bring one thing back at least. Yeah, I'm not gonna block. I'm like half thinking about it, but yes, play your 2/2. Return your safe right, or your vine bread. Probably the safe right. Yeah. Reveal. Yeah, we'll reveal that. So let's play. I'm gonna discard the 1. We're gonna decline. And then end turn. We got a 3/2 and a 2/4. I will block the Eclipsed Elf. Virulent Emissary. Safe right Cavalry, fair enough. If it's a land, I probably keep it on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 8 more lands in there. Do I want that land? No. No, I do. I get to draw. I get to discard and then draw again. And then this gets to resolve and put another card. Which, if it's a land, I also get to play. And then I am just going to kill that. They have 1 mana right now. Oh, wow. Fair enough. Selfless Safe Right's a good card, friends. So that's going to trade. Yeah, that's the way we're going to block. They can pump one thing, which is either going to kill this or this, but not both. I will be left with 1 blocker, 2 is getting through, and if they pump this, it dies. If they pump this, it does not die. Reveal. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So I can play this for 5. I'm gonna play this. Get in for 3. I gotta hope, man. Cross our fingers. Step to side, step to side. Mill that, draw. Foraging Wicker Maw. Okay. Boom. Assert Perfection. I'm gonna play this. We're gonna play this. Surveil. We don't need more. Six. That's so. This would make it 17. So they have to block. And they're down to 6. They got a 2-3. I've got 2 blockers. Boom, boom, boom. Draw. Now, that's not good. Getting over for 4. Oh my gosh, no! Wow. That one dead draw off of Gathering Stone. If I would have let it draw Gathering Stone, I would have been able to play it. Tantaful would have drawn me 2. Maybe would have gotten me a little bit deeper. Oh my goodness. What a way to end it. 4-3, not a bad one. We do have some alchemy packs, so let's just open all of these. I don't even know what's in alchemy. I've not played it. I might check it out eventually. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. 1 pack. Pop that. Bada bing, bada boom. An Ashling Rekindled, an actual card that I enjoy. But hey, thanks for joining me on this one, guys. I do really appreciate it. I hope you get down in those comments. Let me know if you enjoyed this type of draft, if you enjoy Elementals, Kithkin, Merfolk, elves. Honestly, I think we all enjoy elves, but I appreciate you guys being along for this ride. I hope to see you guys in tomorrow's video. Wish me a happy birthday if you're thinking about it, and you guys have a good rest of your day.